Ever wondered what it would be like to start all over again? A question that has likely crossed all our minds at least once. A fresh start, a clean slate, a tabula rasa. It's a concept as old as time, yet as new as each sunrise. A chance to leave behind what's not working and venture into new territories, explore uncharted waters, and embrace the unknown. But let's take a moment to really think about it. What does it mean to begin again? It's not about erasing your past or forgetting your experiences. It's about using those experiences as stepping stones towards a better future. It's about learning from your mistakes and using those lessons to guide your actions moving forward. To begin again is to transform your struggles into strength, your pain into power, and your failures into fuel for success. And why is it important to have the courage to begin again? Simple. Because life is a series of beginnings and endings. Each day, each moment presents us with new opportunities to grow, to learn, to love, and to live. But with every new beginning comes the end of something else. And endings can be scary, they can be painful. But that's where courage comes in. The courage to face the unknown, to embrace change, and to let go of what no longer serves us. Now, starting anew is not without its challenges. There could be fear, doubt, uncertainty, even resistance from those around us. These challenges can be daunting, they can be overwhelming, but they are not insurmountable. They are just hurdles on the path towards a better future. Hurdles that we can overcome with the right mindset, the right attitude, and the right approach. So, as we step into this journey of transformation, let's remember, it's not about forgetting the past, but about learning from it. It's not about ignoring the pain, but about transforming it. And it's not about avoiding the challenges, but about overcoming them. But what does it take to muster the courage to begin again? There are countless stories of individuals who found the courage to start anew. Let's delve into a couple of these inspiring tales of resilience. Take the story of Maya, a successful corporate executive. Maya had spent a decade climbing the corporate ladder, only to find that the view from the top wasn't what she had envisioned. She felt trapped in a cycle of endless meetings and paperwork. One day, she decided to quit her high-powered job and pursue her passion for painting. She faced considerable challenges, including financial instability and criticism from those around her. Nevertheless, Maya braved the storm. Today, she's a celebrated artist living a life she truly loves. Maya's story exemplifies that it's never too late to follow your heart, no matter the hurdles. Next, let's consider John's story. John was a professional athlete whose career came to an abrupt halt due to a severe injury. After months of rehabilitation, he was told he would never play his sport again. It was a crushing blow. However, John was not one to give up. He began exploring other avenues and discovered a love for motivational speaking. He used his personal experience as a springboard to inspire others facing similar setbacks. Today, he's a highly sought-after speaker, touching the lives of thousands. John's journey illustrates that even when one door closes, another opens. It's about having the courage to walk through it. Then there's the story of Sam, a single parent who lost his job during an economic downturn. With bills to pay and mouths to feed, it was a particularly difficult time. However, Sam saw it as an opportunity to start a small business he'd been dreaming of. Despite the risks and long hours, Sam persevered. His business flourished, providing not just financial stability, but also a sense of accomplishment and self-fulfillment. Sam's story reminds us that sometimes it's in our darkest moments that we find the courage to shine. As you can see, the journey of starting over is not easy, but it is certainly worthwhile. Each of these individuals faced significant challenges, yet they found the resilience to begin anew. And in doing so, they discovered a life more fulfilling than they ever imagined. So, what are some common hurdles people face when they decide to start over? And more importantly, how can they overcome these obstacles? Well, the first hurdle that many encounter is the fear of failure. It's a daunting prospect, isn't it? Starting afresh, especially when the odds seem stacked against you. But here's the thing. Fear is a natural human response. It's not the presence of fear that matters, but how we choose to respond to it. So if you're feeling afraid, acknowledge it. Embrace it even, but don't let it paralyze you. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. And sometimes that step is taken in the face of fear. Then there's the issue of self-confidence, or rather, the lack thereof. It's not uncommon to question your abilities when you're starting anew, but you know what? Doubt is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're pushing your boundaries, venturing into uncharted territories. The key is to not let these doubts consume you. Instead, use them as a catalyst to work harder, to prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving your goals. Finally, let's talk about resistance to change. Change, as they say, is the only constant. Yet it's one of the things that humans resist the most. Change can be uncomfortable, it can be scary, but it's also necessary, especially when you're starting over. Embrace the uncertainty that comes with change. See it as an opportunity to grow, to learn, to become a better version of yourself. Of course, these are just some of the challenges that you might face when starting over. There could be others, unique to your personal circumstances. The important thing is to not let these obstacles deter you. Instead, look at them as opportunities to learn, to grow, to become stronger. Remember, it's not about how many times you fall, but how many times you get back up. And each time you do, you'll find that you're a little stronger, a little wiser, a little more resilient. Overcoming these obstacles is not easy, but with the right mindset and approach, it's definitely possible. Let's hear from some remarkable individuals who've successfully begun again. Our first guest is a woman who, after 20 years in the corporate world, decided to follow her passion for painting. She shares, "The decision wasn't easy. I was stepping away from a stable job into the world of art, which is unpredictable, but I had faith in myself and my talent. When you decide to begin again, the first step is the hardest, but once you take it, doors open that you never knew existed." Next, we have a man who was diagnosed with a chronic illness. He found his path to recovery not just physically but emotionally too. "I had to relearn how to live, how to find joy in life. It was a process. I had to begin again, and it was scary. But the journey taught me how strong I am. It taught me that it's never too late to start anew." Our third guest is a refugee who started a successful business in his new country. He says, "Starting from scratch in a new place was incredibly challenging. Language, culture, everything was new, but I saw it as an opportunity to rebuild my life. I learned that adversity can be a stepping stone to success if you have the courage to face it and move forward." Our final guest is a middle-aged woman who went back to school after raising her children. She says, "I was nervous being the oldest in my class, but I had a dream to fulfill. I wanted to show my kids that it's never too late to follow your dreams, and I did it. I graduated top of my class." Each of these individuals faced their own unique set of challenges, but they all shared one common trait: the courage to begin again. They faced their fears, overcame obstacles, and emerged stronger and more fulfilled. Their words are a testament to the power of resilience and the human spirit. So, do you have the courage to begin again? It's a simple question, yet it carries a weight of significance. We've delved into what it means to start anew, the importance of resilience, and how to tackle the obstacles that inevitably arise. We've heard inspiring tales of triumph over adversity, stories that echo the strength of the human spirit. Courage isn't about being fearless. It's about facing those fears, embracing the uncertainty, and still choosing to take that first step. It's about acknowledging the past without letting it dictate your future. It's about understanding that failure isn't the opposite of success, but a stepping stone towards it. Beginning again isn't a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. It's a declaration that you won't be defined by your setbacks, but by your comebacks. Remember, every end is a new beginning. Seize the opportunity and have the courage to begin again.